refers to someone who hears the word and receives it with joy. But since they have no root, they last only a short time. When trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. Or you can hear a good word being spoken, but it didn't take root in the person because of the condition of our hearts. How much of what was spoken will take root? And at least have 30-fold return. Matthew 13:23, scripture says, and the one on whom seed was sown on the good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands and grasps it. He indeed bears fruit and yields, sometimes 100 times, some 60, and some 30. That's why I said at least. Yes, we jumped when our favorite song came on, or when the Bentley giveaway, John, that's mine. Or to some of us, that's mine. John, that's mine. I judge folks that say mines and Valentine's.
Wow, judge me. Goofy. Don't be a goofy.
Anthony said that he won't date somebody if they don't have a budget. I'm this close. If you say times instead of Valentine's, so all of this good stuff. But when it comes to the inner heart work that has to be done, take inventory.
Funny.
And check your posture when forgiveness was talked about. Everybody seems to talk about forgiveness. Check your posture if it was mentioned. Also check, is your motive to lead pure? I can't judge. That's what you and God to figure out. Sometimes people lead because they didn't have attention. So when you get up here, you love the crowd, you love the class, you love these hot lights. Baby, did you actually think, yeah, I can skip this part, just get to the money in a part where I can speak a private plane and a husband? Get to that part. Your laugh's supposed to be quieter. Because you might be the person who's speaking to your husband. Yeah. Tell your wife. You can't. So my thing is, I just want to heal some hearts. Help heal some hearts. Be a vessel of the information given to heal some hearts so that you can lead from a healed place. Can you do that? Okay, let's dive a little deeper. I got a few more moments. So what causes a stony heart? Painful hurts that have not been completely healed and or the lack of unconditional love and affection as a child. What are the effects of a stony heart? Effects of a stony heart. Child, just DM me. I'll just give you the whole PDF of the notes just because I don't have the slides of the effects of a stony heart. So if you want information, I just want you to listen. Don't try to write. Listen. Here. What are the effects of a stony heart? You can write if you want, but if you missed it, just hit me and I'll give it to you as well. What are the effects of a stony heart? Unable to receive love. Unable to trust. So you just put up a wall of self-protection. Repeated relationship problems. Sometimes it's effects of a stony heart. Life isn't fruitful. You mad at everybody else for going out.
Oh.
You can't hear God's voice and you're unable to receive affection and even correction. But thank God for this. Ezekiel 36:26. A new heart also I will give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. I remember someone telling me, you just don't feel. You don't have any empathy. And I was like, a new heart. I want a pure heart. Baby, I was praise dancing. I ain't gonna do that after this. Y'all know the twirls that they be doing. I was praise dancing, practically all praise. Oh, you wanna heart of flesh? You wanna feel again? Okay. So I had this dream. God deals with me in dreams. Anybody feel like He deals with me in dreams? I had a dream that I was going into surgery. I saw the lights, the surgery. This ain't outpatient surgery where they're just gonna, do the whole, a little pride. No, this was surgery. The surgeon, everybody was scrubbed up, gloves. Y'all know the surgery like. Anybody ever had real surgery? Yes, you would know, but sometimes you might be asleep.
I know. I had real surgery.
But I
It
remember
scared me at first. So
they wanted to do, in the dream, they wanted to do the surgery without anesthesia.
Mm.
And I just remember in this dream screaming, I don't want to feel the pain. I don't want to feel the pain. I don't want to feel the pain. I said, you don't feel this.
That's how it was when I had birth.
Feel it. Reveal
No
it first.
anesthesia.
Feel it to heal it. I don't want to feel the pain. I thought that I could just go through this healing of my heart process with all smiles. Girls' trips. Cabo. France. Hawaii. You just heal your heart that way. With all smiles, pina coladas, my ties. Mom goes in the house. It's not alcoholic. She just like, oh good. But I just remember screaming, I don't want to feel the pain. Healing your heart from pain can be very painful. It can be irritating. You ever had a wound, a scab? It's irritating. That thing itches. You gotta put Neosporin on it. Healing can be irritating. It is not fun. But some of us go to the very same thing that hurt us, and we irritate the wound again. Not from fully healed from it, because when you're fully healed from something, you don't go back to what hurt you. Nobody wants to have surgery without medicine. But in this process of healing a heart and dismantling the stones around your heart so that you can be able to feel again, you're going to have to go all the way through the process and know that God is with you. He's with you.
That part.
Again, a stony heart is a heart that has hardened places due to unresolved hurts from the past. Over time, more hurts are added, so more stones are added. The stones form a wall of self-protection. You want to have there we go. The stones form a wall of self-protection. This blocks the flow of love that the heart desperately needs. And apparently, all relationship difficulties can be traced back to a stony heart. What happened? Pride. Won't listen to each other. Not being able to forgive. And sometimes Kirk Carr said this on God block to keep it letting me small. That's the only blockage that I'm thankful for. Not the blockage of my heart because stones are there. The heart requires three things to stay open. Unconditional love, meaningful relationships, and affection, appropriate touch. There's two types of love, unconditional, and we're all created with the need for unconditional love. Dr. Leaf says, hey girl, you're watching me scream it. We are wired for love. Unconditional love is real love. It's God's kind of love. It flows continually like a river that never stops flowing. Living waters. Now, when you grow up in a home where love has been conditional, where everything had a requirement attached to it, you become performance-oriented in adulthood, thinking that you have to do certain tasks for love. You have to be perfect at what you do to be loved and accepted by God and others. I'm saying this because I want to help leaders lead from the heart and be whole. I'm getting there, I promise you. Conditional love is only given after requirements have been met. So you got unconditional love, you don't have to do nothing for it, you don't have to work for it. Conditional love, only after requirements have been met and when it's convenient and beneficial to the one giving it. Conditional love does not flow. It's not real, and it does not bring forth life. This is what I'm going to get to. The progression of a stony heart, since it's right here. I'm running out of time. Because of everything that you've gone through in life, love, unrequited, it failed, relationships, business or personal, betrayal, somebody left you, talked about you real crazy. And after all you've done for them, but before you know it, stones in the heart have formed and have formed a wall of self-protection. The wall may protect you from further hurt, but at the same time, it isolates you from the relationships that you need in order to heal. That wall was built, and it probably was used as a tool to survive. I remember I just wanted to get home, get away from home. I just wanted to flee dysfunction, but I still left home with a stony heart. The stories form out of a real need for self-protection because you feel like you don't want to feel the pain again. You don't want to feel that rejection again. So just let me put this wall up. Now, this stony heart, the progression of it. You see that smaller heart right there? Those are from stones that probably could have been formed. And I'll give you a few stones. Bullied. You're never going to be anything. Something said as a child, this is really heavy. This is really heavy. When someone tells you, I wish you were the bloodstain on the sheets.
What the hell? What that boy name?
What does that tell you? You are wanted. So you'll always feel like you're in the rain. You're a burden. Stone. But as a child, you don't know how to heal from that. The bigger heart is the adult heart. Y'all see that? So the first layer of stones are the stones that were there from childhood. Then add on adulting. You have the second layer of stones. And I'm telling you, I have been tested in this area of what I teach. So by the time you are 40, 30s, 40s, you ever wonder, I feel like a child. I feel like I'm reacting very childish, very childlike. Check what happened from 0 to 20, 30, 40, 50. My breakdown started happening by the age of 35. Full breakdown by 39. Mental health treatment facility checking in. What are the characteristics of a person with a stony heart? You can't hear corrections or heed warnings without being defensive. You can't let others serve or minister to you. Now, I kind of vacillate between that because I don't like all that. I don't need all, don't put your shoes on. Don't just beat my face flat on there. I don't need all the extra. Quentin was mad at me this weekend because I walked back to my hotel a couple times. It's right there. Why would I waste gas? Why would I waste gas? That's how I think. So I kind of vacillate. Is there still something in me that can't allow people to serve me? You have many followers, but you're unable to get close to them. There's not one person who can call when you get in trouble. Or you're cut off emotionally from your spouse or significant others or family members. You can't let people see who you really are to know that you are really hurting. Just so you know, the stones vary in size. If I would have had some stones, there would have been boulders, right? What's the boulder in your life? You know that. You don't have to tell me. You know. What is that? So a stony heart gives you a whole new definition of a heavy heart. You're carrying around so much on your heart. Or you can have little pebbles, little irritants. Oh, somebody said something about you to the person. Somebody told me that they were standing in line at a grocery store the other day in South Bend, Indiana, standing in line. Somebody turned back and said, imagine me standing in the grocery line and I just turned back to someone and I bust out crying. And I tell them, something you said to me when we were in school, I've been carrying that all these years. The person then apologizes and says, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Because a lot of times the people that hurt you don't even know they hurt you. They've gone on, they got married, they got millions, they do this. They don't even know. While you're left at Piggly Wiggly or Publix, standing in line, when you see that person, you're almost 40, and it makes you cry. No matter the size of the stone, which are hurts that are unresolved, they need to be removed from your heart so that love can get in and for love to flow out. The only thing that stones do, the other thing for a stone is they're used to build something. So the only thing that the stones around your heart they're building is just that wall, that prison. God's love can't even get in your heart. Because you don't even think that you deserve the love of God. Because of something you did. And just know that a person that has walls built, the wall of self-defense, they can't feel the pain that they're inflicting on others. I was that person. I couldn't fight a man. I told you I was like, I can't fight a dude. But I was going to let you know how you made me feel through my words. Someone said, Michelle, I would have rather you hit me than what you said to me. Ladies, men hurt. Yeah. His beard might be moisturized and conditioned. He might do push-ups. Come on, somebody. He might work out. Come on, somebody. Pectorals all nice and swollen. But remember, something that you might say to them could trigger. That could be a good thing. That it moves some stones and some parts of their heart where they need to be healed. It's a possibility. But my problem was thinking that just because he's bigger in stature than me, that I could say whatever. One time in therapy, my therapist said, write out a letter to your father. No. Write out a letter to the ex. And I found out it was stuff that I would say in my heart about my father. You're not mad at your man. You might be mad at your dad. But when you get healing in your heart and that pride goes away, you say, Father, forgive me for even judging my parents. Because they were just doing the best that they knew. Something that my mother said to me that was more healing than her ever saying sorry, that I put y'all in unsafe circumstances. She said, baby, we didn't know any better. if I could have tenderness or one of those tracks to play, and I'm done. Mad at my father. He passed away December 19th, 2020. But I'm so glad. I know he loved me. And he knows that I loved him. So, I just want y'all to heal. Heal so that you can walk boldly in your purpose and with authority. I walk with authority in this area of healing, in the area of mental health, because I've lived this thing and overcome it. Yes, is it a daily journey? Absolutely. I had a phone call yesterday, and I wanted to tell that person, you're toxic, you need therapy. Until you do 6 months of consistent healing and therapy, do not call me. No, because I will never want that person to ever hear me label them something. Toxic, it's something that they may never heal from. They're hurting. That's it. And if I'm on this journey of helping people heal, I can't go back. You have to have compassion. And that's what a heart of flesh can do. If you get rid of that stony heart, you can respond to people in a better way. Heal so you can parent out of wholeness. So that you can love out of wholeness. Heal so that you can unlearn damaging ways of responding to life. Heal so that you can make and keep healthy boundaries. Heal so that you can trade your shattered life lenses in for redeemers. Heal so the generational dysfunction can end with you. Just because mama did it, daddy did it, they fought like cats and dogs, they cussed each other out, don't mean you have to do it. There is a lead where it's an older gentleman shouting at the son, you'll never be nothing. But that older man probably heard it from his daddy. But that guy was on his knees that heard his daddy shout to him. His little boy was in the front of him. Said, you're amazing. You are enough. You are loved. Yes, you are genuine. You're going to do great things. You can shout that stuff at his son or his daughter. But when you have a heart of flesh, you can feel the pain that you are inflicting on other people. If you can fade that song down, I feel led to close with this. Purify my heart, Lord. Purify my heart, Lord. Purify my heart, Lord. Purify my heart, Lord. Oh Lord, we need you. We want to see you. We're desperate for you. So let your glory settle here. Healing in my heart, Lord. You can sing that. Healing in my heart, Lord. Healing in my heart, Lord. Let's hear it. Come on, come on. Healing in my heart, Lord. Oh Lord, we need you. Everybody standing. We want to see you. We're desperate for you. So let your glory settle here. Healing in our hearts, Lord.